Earth signs, welcome back, Earth signs. This is So True You Tarot. Okay, this is gonna be I don't even know what this is gonna be. Earth sign, this is whatever you feel that it resonates with you. You know, I'm gonna use my Anna K tarot cards, okay? So I'm not using the erotic cards. I might go ahead and do those again. But right now I'm going to use these cards. These are the Anna K tarot cards. So I say you fit it wherever it fit at for you, Earth signs. If you feel like this is a love reading, then this is your love reading. If it's a career reading, then it's a career. You know, whatever you feel that it fits. Like I say, if it resonate, it resonate. If it don't, it just don't. Y'all know how I do. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to shuffle the cards. I do need to practice with these cards. So you guys are my practice. So that's why I'm deciding to change it up a bit. I'm pretty good at reading the erotic cards and the sex tarot cards, so I gotta get a little bit better at reading the love cards, I guess, or the other cards that I do keep. Alright, so I'm gonna shuffle one more time and we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna do like I did for the water signs, because I did water sign readings first and I did 12 cards. So I'm gonna do 12 cards for you two Earth signs and then we'll get started. See where we at here, Earth signs. All right, I'm gonna start with the first card, Earth signs, and I got the Four of Cups. So this is for, I'm jumping too quick, Earth signs, this is gonna be your October reading. Okay, this is October, the first week in October, because I'm gonna make these weekly readings. So this is the first week in October. But I feel right off the gate, water, did I say water? Earth signs, I feel like with the Four of Cups that there's definitely some emotions here, but I feel like whatever's going on here as far as love or career, something's going on and somebody just not happy with being offered. It's like there's a plate full of food here and there's everybody around you is happy, Earth signs, but you just not happy with what's being offered on the table. So I don't know what kind of offer you got. Whatever it is, you don't look happy about it. You're not happy. You're not happy with what you have in front of you. You're not happy with the offer, with the career change, with the change in general, or somebody's not happy for you. But everybody around you seem to be happy, but this one person is just not happy. They're just not happy with it, with the Four of Cups here. They're not happy with what they got. You know, it's almost like, you know what? I got everything, but I'm still not happy with this situation, okay? So that's how I'm feeling in this first week, Earth signs. I got the Eight of Rods, so I feel like maybe you're not happy because you didn't get that message. Earth signs, you didn't get the message you was looking for with the Eight of Rods. You was waiting to get a message regarding career, regarding love, and that message, it may haven't came yet or it's on its way, and because you didn't get it when you wanted it, it made you not happy. Like, I don't want none of this stuff. You know, my message didn't come in. I was looking for a message from somebody, or I was waiting on something and I didn't get it. And so that's kind of making you feel like you're just not happy with nothing else because you didn't get this message. You didn't get this, you know, but this was coming. Maybe you didn't give it a chance to get here yet. You know, sometimes messages take time, Earth signs. You know, sometimes you got to wait. Everything in divine timing. So, and you know, now the message is coming. If you didn't get it, maybe it's on its way. Maybe that'll change that frown off of your face since you're not happy. Since you're not happy where you're at in this first week in October, Earth signs. Yeah, because some of my Earth signs was just up at night. They was crying. Like they just was done with the Nine of Swords here. I feel like this had some of my Earth signs just really upset, really crying. They just felt like this was really tearing their emotions up. But I feel like you are trying to come out of that, you know, whatever, even if this message got you upset like this, like the message you got, maybe it was a love message, maybe it wasn't a love message, you're not getting that message from that person you wanted to hear from, but it caused you to be really upset at night. You was thinking about it, you couldn't sleep, you know, and it was on your mind, it was emotional, you know, and it was like tearing you up inside. But I feel like you trying to come out of that now. You trying to get yourself out of that situation where you up at night with the Nine of Rods here. This is the Nine of Rods, you had it in the reverse. So I feel like you trying to come out of that place. Maybe after you got this message, you coming out of that place where you're not going to be upset. You're not crying about this situation no more. You're trying to get yourself out of there, Earth signs, okay? We got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So now if the Six of Swords was in this upright, guys, I will say that you was going to leave all of that behind. But I don't feel like you're trying to leave none of this behind. I think you're still waiting on this message. You're not trying to go. You don't want to let this go. Whatever the situation is, you're not letting it go. You're not trying to move on from it. Maybe you're trying to stay in a relationship, Earth signs, it's just really not for you. or in a situation that's not for you, you're really trying to stay in a situation that just make you unhappy, that make you cry at night. I just feel like you was coming out of that, and then you almost going back into it because you're not really ready to move on. That's the feeling I got here, earth signs, because with the 6 of rods in the upright, I would say, okay, you getting out of that. You know what? You like, forget this. I'm packing my bags and I'm gone. Like, you'd have just left. You'd left it all behind. But with in the reverse, I feel like you're not trying to leave. You don't want to go. This is like trying to keep you here. You almost want to stay because you're hoping that things is going to change, or the message will be different, or things will just be different. But I don't know. I don't think it will be. I feel like you holding back and putting yourself back in a place, earth signs, where you're going to be maybe hurt again, crying again, up all night again. All right. I got the Queen of Cups, and oh, that's my emotional Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is me. That's somebody that's sitting their emotions. I feel like water signs are almost like the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups, she's sitting her emotions and she living her emotion. Like, everything is emotional. She cried, you know, she goes back to thinking about the what ifs of everything, you know. She just really emotional about everything. And I feel like right now that could be you, earth signs. Like I said, because you're not trying to leave this, you're putting yourself back in a place where you're really emotional about the whole thing. Like, and it may have you back upset again. It may have you back up at night crying again, back in your emotions again, and you was trying to come out of that in this first week in October. But with this Queen of Cups energy right here, I feel like it's kind of where you at right now. You're real emotional about this situation. You still very emotional over what happened, okay? You got the 9 of rods in the upright, and I feel like with the 9 of rods here, I feel like you almost there, but you just not there yet. You almost there. Because see, if you had 10 rods, I'll say, okay, you at that place you wanted to be at. You took the action, you left the situation, and now you're there. But I feel like with the 9 of rods here, like, you're not there just yet. And it could be because you're not ready to leave. And that's why you still not really happy. This guy, I'm gonna show you this guy's face. He don't really look happy. It's like, you know, a little bit, if you just take a chance and just move on out of this situation and get yourself emotionally out of this situation, that you will be there where you want to be. But because you kind of holding back and trying not to go, it's putting you in a place where you're almost not really happy where you're at. Even with the 9, you got the 9 of rods, you almost there, you almost at a place of where you wanted to be, but because you choosing to stay is making you feel like you're not even happy with where you at. That's the feeling I'm getting. All right, earth signs, you're not happy about it, you know. But you got death in the reverse. You holding back change. With death in the reverse, you got to let that go. It's like, you know, y'all know what happens with death in reverse. With death in general, it's like letting go of the old thinking, the old ways, the old patterns, and bringing in the new. But with death in reverse, I feel like you holding this back. You don't want to change. You don't want this death to come. You don't want the new to come in. And this is one of my favorite cards for some reason, because if you look at this card in the upright, I feel like this death card is sitting there waiting for you. Like, what you gonna do now? This is in the upright. Like, well, what are you gonna do? You gonna just stay here? You gotta let that go. You have to let it go so that you can bring in this new change. You may have to be the one to go. You might have to go, earth signs. But in the reverse, I feel like you holding that back. You trying not to let death come in. You don't want to change. You want to stay in the same place, and you can't stay in that same place if you want a change or if you want something new, earth signs, okay? Yep. And by holding on to this death, you're not getting your wishes. Basically, if you keep holding on to something that's not for you no more, then your wishes, you got the star in the reverse. You holding your wishes for coming true. The wishing is like something new. This is what you asked for. You asked for this change. You asked for this earth sign, and then you don't even want it. And now you holding back. You don't want to leave or go, you know, and you holding back, and that's causing death to be in reverse. That's causing you to hold on to something that's probably not good for you no more. And then it's causing your wish not to come true with the star in the reverse. What you asked for is not coming because you still holding on to something that's old or something from the past that you got to let go. All right, earth signs. Once you let this go, you're going to open up the door for your wish. You'll open it up and your wish could come through. I got the Queen of Pentacles. This could be holding back some of your money. Maybe it's time for you to change careers. I got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, if the Queen of Pentacles was in the upright, I'd be like, you doing your thing, earth signs. You got your money right. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, she got her money right. She's sitting good. She know where her money at. She feeling like she got her savings together, you know. But in the reverse, I feel like this could be you stopping a career change. You could be stopping your money from coming in. You could be stopping yourself from making more money. because you're not ready to leave something that's just not for you no more. Maybe that job is not for you no more, earth signs. This ain't the job for you. It's holding back your money. You holding back your money. You asked for new money, didn't you? And with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you stopping even your money from coming in. You stopping your pentacles from showing up. You stopping yourself from feeling like you got it as far as money and career, because you're not ready to let it go. Let go of the old, okay? And you know what? And if you would let go of that old feeling, and let go of that death, or let go of that old situation, you could make room for the Nine of Cups. Right now, you don't even feel like the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is my emotional satisfaction. It's like you feel good emotionally, like after you did this, after you let go of that old and welcomed in the new, you knew your money was on point, you had everything feeling good. But you're not doing that, and you holding back yourself from feeling good, earth signs. I don't even know why you're doing this to yourself. You got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're not letting yourself celebrate anything. You don't want to celebrate nothing new. You almost want to stay in that same place, earth sign, that same emotional place. Instead of bringing yourself to a place where everybody could celebrate, where you could celebrate, where you feel good about where you at in your life, in your career, in love. Instead of that, you rather just stay there and feel unemotional and not be at the Nine of Cups. You just want to feel like, instead of being happy, you just rather sit and wallow in whatever going on here in this sadness. And that's not for you, earth signs. You shouldn't be doing that in this first week in October. You got the strength to get out of this. You do, because you got strength right next to it. You have the strength. You could get through this. Whatever this is, emotionally, you got the strength to do it. Will it be easy? No. I'm not going to never tell you it's easy to get out of anything that's hard, but you can do it with strength. And you have the strength to do this, okay? Earth signs, you can let go of that past situation. You can let go of that old relationship. Let go of that old job. Let it go. It's not for you anymore. It's holding back your progress, okay, earth signs? It's holding you back. But I think you already know this, earth signs, in this first week, because I got the Hermit. That's the last card, is the Hermit. The Hermit goes inside you like, you know what? Maybe it's time for you to really sit down and really think about this. Think about what's holding you back from your own future. You're holding you back from your future, from what you asked for from the change. That's what's holding you back. And with the Hermit, you got to take this time out for yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get the answers. Nobody else is going to give you these answers but you. The answers you seek, why nothing is changing, why I'm still in the same place. You the only one that's going to be able to answer that question, earth signs, okay? Only you can answer that question, because you holding you back. All right? So I hope this resonated with some of my earth signs that's watching this video, guys. And I'm going to see you guys in that second week in October. All right, bye, guys.